Grateful Vibes Only. How to Create a Positive Mindset. Written and published by MSC Boost. Chapter 1. The Gratitude Shift. Rewiring Your Brain for Positivity. Gratitude is a powerful force that can transform your life in profound ways. When you cultivate a mindset of appreciation and thankfulness, you open yourself up to a world of positivity and abundance. The first step in creating a more positive mindset is to understand the science behind gratitude and its impact on your mental well-being. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can lead to increased happiness, improved relationships, better sleep, and even a stronger immune system. By focusing on the good things in your life, you train your brain to seek out positivity and reframe negative experiences in a more constructive light. This process of rewiring your brain for positivity is known as neuroplasticity, and it's a key component of the gratitude shift. To begin incorporating gratitude into your daily life, start by setting aside a few minutes each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for. These can be big or small, from a supportive friend or family member to a beautiful sunset or a delicious meal. The key is to be specific and genuine in your appreciation, really savoring the positive emotions that come with each item on your list. Another effective technique for cultivating gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for, along with a brief explanation of why they matter to you. This practice helps you develop a habit of looking for the good in your life, even on difficult days. Over time, you may find that your perspective begins to shift, and you naturally start to see more positivity and abundance all around you. In addition to personal reflection and journaling, you can also practice gratitude in your interactions with others. Make a point of expressing your appreciation for the people in your life, whether it's through a heartfelt thank you note, a kind word, or a small gesture of kindness. By spreading positivity and appreciation, you not only boost your own mood, but also contribute to a more positive and supportive environment for those around you. Of course, cultivating gratitude isn't always easy, especially when faced with challenges or setbacks. In these moments, it's important to remember that gratitude is a choice and a skill that can be developed with practice. Instead of dwelling on negative thoughts or experiences, try to find something, no matter how small, to be grateful for in the situation. This could be a lesson learned, a moment of growth, or simply the fact that you have the resilience to keep moving forward. As you continue to practice gratitude and rewire your brain for positivity, you may find that your overall outlook on life begins to shift. You may become more resilient in the face of adversity, more appreciative of the simple joys in life, and more connected to the people and experiences that truly matter to you. This is the power of the gratitude shift, and it all starts with a simple decision to focus on the good. To further support your gratitude practice, consider incorporating mindfulness techniques into your daily routine. Mindfulness involves being present and fully engaged in the current moment, without judgment or distraction. By bringing mindfulness to your gratitude practice, you can deepen your appreciation for the positive things in your life and cultivate a greater sense of overall well-being. Some simple mindfulness techniques to try include deep breathing exercises, body scans, and sensory awareness practices. For example, when enjoying a delicious meal, take a moment to fully engage your senses, noticing the colors, textures, aromas, and flavors of the food. By being fully present in the experience, you can heighten your appreciation and gratitude for the simple pleasures in life. Another powerful tool for rewiring your brain for positivity is visualization. By regularly visualizing yourself living a life filled with gratitude, joy, and abundance, you can begin to manifest those experiences in your reality. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to close your eyes and imagine yourself in a state of deep appreciation and positivity. Engage all of your senses and really feel the emotions of gratitude and happiness flowing through you. With consistent practice, you may find that your visualizations begin to shape your real-life experiences and attract more positivity into your world. Ultimately, The gratitude shift is about recognizing the incredible power you have to shape your own mindset and, in turn, your life experiences. By consciously choosing to focus on the good, express appreciation, and cultivate a deep sense of thankfulness, you can transform your mental landscape and create a life filled with positivity, purpose, and joy. So take that first step today and embrace the transformative power of gratitude in your own life. The rewards will be truly immeasurable. Chapter 2. Mindful Moments. Embracing the present for a happier you. Mindfulness is a powerful tool that can help you cultivate a more positive and grateful mindset. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to be fully present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. This allows you to appreciate the beauty and richness of life, even in the midst of challenges or difficulties. At its core, mindfulness is about bringing your attention to the present moment. This means letting go of worries about the future or regrets about the past, and simply being fully engaged in the here and now. By doing so, you can reduce stress, increase self-awareness, and develop a deeper sense of connection to yourself and the world around you. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily life doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. In fact, there are many simple mindfulness exercises that you can practice throughout the day to cultivate a more positive and grateful mindset. One of the most basic mindfulness techniques is deep breathing. Whenever you find yourself feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, take a few moments to focus on your breath. Close your eyes and take a deep inhale through your nose, filling your lungs with air. Hold the breath for a few seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this process several times, focusing your attention on the sensation of the breath moving in and out of your body. Another effective mindfulness practice is the body scan. This involves lying down or sitting in a comfortable position and systematically bringing your attention to each part of your body, from your toes to the top of your head. As you focus on each area, notice any sensations or feelings that arise, without trying to change or judge them. This practice can help you develop a greater sense of body awareness and release tension or stress that you may be holding in your muscles. Mindful eating is another simple way to incorporate mindfulness into your daily life. Instead of rushing through meals or eating while distracted, take the time to fully engage your senses and savor each bite. Notice the colors, textures, and aromas of your food, and pay attention to the flavors and sensations as you chew and swallow. By bringing mindfulness to your eating habits, you can develop a greater appreciation for the nourishment and pleasure that food provides. In addition to these specific exercises, you can also cultivate mindfulness by bringing greater awareness to your everyday activities. Whether you're washing dishes, walking to work, or engaging in a hobby, try to focus your attention fully on the task at hand. Notice the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise, without getting caught up in them or letting them distract you from the present moment. As you practice mindfulness regularly, you may find that it becomes easier to maintain a positive and grateful outlook, even in the face of challenges or setbacks. When you're fully present and engaged in the moment, it's harder to get caught up in negative thought patterns or feelings of self-doubt. Instead, you develop a greater sense of resilience, adaptability, and inner peace. Of course, like any skill, mindfulness takes practice and patience to develop. There may be times when your mind wanders, or you find it difficult to stay present. When this happens, simply notice the distraction without judgment, and gently bring your attention back to the present moment. With time and consistency, you'll find that mindfulness becomes a natural and integral part of your daily life. Incorporating mindfulness into your gratitude practice can be especially powerful. When you take the time to be fully present and engaged in the act of appreciating the good things in your life, you deepen the positive emotions and benefits associated with gratitude. Whether you're savoring a beautiful sunset, expressing thanks to a loved one, or reflecting on your own strengths and accomplishments, bringing mindfulness to these moments can help you cultivate a more profound sense of joy, contentment, and connection. Mindfulness is a gateway to a happier, more fulfilling life. By learning to embrace the present moment and appreciate the richness of your experiences. You open yourself up to a world of positivity, gratitude, and inner peace. So start small, be patient with yourself, and trust in the transformative power of mindful living. With practice and persistence, you'll discover a whole new way of being in the world, one that is grounded in presence, awareness, and appreciation for the beauty of each passing moment. Chapter 3. The Power of Self-Talk. Transforming your inner dialogue. The way you speak to yourself has a profound impact on your mindset, emotions, and overall well-being. Your inner dialogue, or self-talk, is the constant stream of thoughts and beliefs that run through your mind every day. When this self-talk is negative, critical, or self-defeating, it can hold you back from experiencing the full potential of a positive and grateful mindset. However, by learning to recognize and transform your inner dialogue, you can harness the power of self-talk to boost your confidence, resilience, and overall happiness. The first step in transforming your self-talk is to become aware of the thoughts and beliefs that are currently shaping your inner dialogue. Many people go through life on autopilot, unaware of the constant chatter that's happening in their minds. By bringing conscious attention to your thoughts, you can begin to notice patterns and themes that may be holding you back. One common type of negative self-talk is self-criticism. This involves constantly judging or blaming yourself for perceived flaws, mistakes, or shortcomings. For example, you might find yourself thinking things like, "I'm so stupid," or "I'll never be good enough." Over time, this kind of self-talk can erode your self-esteem and make it difficult to maintain a positive outlook. Another type of negative self-talk involves catastrophizing or worst-case scenario thinking. This is when you automatically jump to the most negative possible outcome in any given situation, without considering more realistic or positive possibilities. For instance, if you're facing a challenge at work, you might immediately think, "I'm going to get fired," or "I'll never be able to handle this." This type of thinking can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and a sense of hopelessness. To transform your self-talk, you need to actively challenge and replace these negative thoughts with more empowering and realistic alternatives. This process may feel unnatural or uncomfortable at first, but with practice, it can become a habitual way of thinking that supports your well-being and success. One effective strategy for challenging negative self-talk is to treat yourself like a good friend. When you notice a self-critical or pessimistic thought arise, ask yourself, "Would I say this to someone I care about?" Chances are, you wouldn't be nearly as harsh or unforgiving with a friend as you are with yourself. By extending the same kindness and compassion to yourself that you would to others, you can begin to shift your inner dialogue in a more positive direction. Another technique for reframing negative self-talk is to look for evidence that contradicts your limiting beliefs. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not smart enough to do this," take a step back and consider all the times in your life when you have learned new things, solved problems, or achieved your goals. By actively seeking out proof of your capabilities and strengths, you can begin to replace self-doubt with self-assurance. In addition to challenging negative thoughts, you can also proactively cultivate positive self-talk through the use of affirmations. Affirmations are short, powerful statements that you repeat to yourself regularly to reinforce a desired belief or mindset. For example, you might say to yourself, "I am capable and resilient," or "I choose to focus on the good in my life." By consciously choosing to focus your inner dialogue on positive, empowering ideas, you can gradually rewire your brain for greater optimism and self-belief. As you work to transform your self-talk, patience, and self-compassion, changing ingrained thought patterns takes time and practice, and there will likely be moments when you slip back into old habits of thinking. When this happens, resist the urge to criticize yourself further. Instead, simply notice the thought without judgment, and gently redirect your attention to a more constructive or grateful perspective. Remember that every moment provides a fresh opportunity to choose the direction of your thoughts. And by consistently choosing to speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement, you can dramatically improve the quality of your inner world. Building a more positive and empowering inner dialogue is a critical component of cultivating a grateful and joyful life. When you learn to transform your self-talk, you tap into a powerful source of motivation, resilience, and self-belief. You become better equipped to handle challenges, bounce back from setbacks, and maintain a sense of perspective and appreciation, even in difficult times. The benefits of positive self-talk extend far beyond your own inner world. As you develop a more confident and optimistic outlook, you naturally begin to radiate that positivity to others. Your relationships, work, and overall quality of life can all be enhanced by the simple yet profound practice of speaking to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and gratitude. Transforming your self-talk is an ongoing process, but one that is well worth the effort. By committing to this practice and making it a daily habit, you can fundamentally shift the way you experience yourself and the world around you. You can learn to embrace your strengths, forgive your imperfections, and maintain a deep sense of appreciation for the good in your life. In doing so, you open yourself up to a world of greater happiness, fulfillment, and success, one thought at a time. Chapter 4. Gratitude in Action. Spreading positivity through kindness. Practicing gratitude is a transformative habit that not only enhances your own well-being, but also has the power to positively impact those around you. When you cultivate a mindset of appreciation and express that gratitude through acts of kindness, you create a ripple effect of positivity that can touch countless lives. Kindness and gratitude are deeply interconnected. When you genuinely appreciate the people and experiences in your life, you naturally feel compelled to share that positivity with others. Whether through a simple smile, a heartfelt compliment, or a more substantial act of generosity, expressing gratitude through kindness can have a profound effect on both the giver and the receiver. The benefits of practicing kindness are well documented. Studies have shown that engaging in acts of kindness can boost happiness, reduce stress, and even improve physical health. When you focus on bringing joy to others, you shift your attention away from your own worries and challenges, and tap into a deeper sense of purpose and connection. Kindness doesn't have to be grandiose or elaborate to make a difference. Small, everyday gestures can have a big impact on someone's day and create a chain reaction of positivity. Holding the door open for a stranger, offering a sincere compliment to a coworker, or sending a thoughtful message to a friend who's going through a tough time, these simple acts of kindness can brighten someone's mood and remind them that they are valued and appreciated. One powerful way to express gratitude through kindness is to practice random acts of kindness. This involves looking for opportunities to unexpectedly bring joy or support to others, without any expectation of reward or recognition. Random acts of kindness can be as simple as buying coffee for the person behind you in line, leaving a generous tip for a server, or anonymously paying for someone's groceries. The element of surprise and anonymity can make these gestures especially meaningful and impactful. Another way to spread positivity through kindness is to practice gratitude in your close relationships. Taking the time to express heartfelt appreciation to your loved ones, whether through words or actions, can deepen your connections and create a culture of mutual support and positivity. This might involve writing a letter of thanks to a family member who has made a difference in your life, planning a special outing or experience to show your appreciation for a friend, or simply making a habit of regularly expressing your love and gratitude to your partner. In addition to individual acts of kindness, you can also cultivate a culture of gratitude and positivity in your wider community. This might involve volunteering your time or resources to support a cause you care about, organizing a community event centered around appreciation and connection, or simply making an effort to spread positivity and kindness in your daily interactions with neighbors, colleagues, and local businesses. By actively working to create a more grateful and supportive environment around you, you contribute to a collective sense of well-being and belonging. The beauty of gratitude and kindness is that they are self-reinforcing. The more you practice these habits, the more natural and automatic they become. As you make a conscious effort to express appreciation and spread positivity, you may find that your own outlook and well-being improve in the process. You become more attuned to the good in your life and in the world around you, and more resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks. Of course, practicing kindness and gratitude isn't always easy. There may be days when you feel drained, frustrated, or simply uninspired to reach out to others. In these moments, returning to your own gratitude practice can be a powerful way to recharge and refocus. By taking the time to appreciate the good in your life, you replenish your own reserves of positivity and compassion, and become better equipped to share that light with others. Spreading positivity through kindness is a lifelong practice, but one that can have a transformative impact on your own happiness and the well-being of those around you. By making gratitude and kindness a core part of your daily life, you become an agent of positive change, creating ripples of joy and connection that extend far beyond your immediate circle. The world can always use more kindness, more compassion, and more appreciation. By embracing gratitude as a way of life and actively working to spread that positivity to others, you become part of a global movement towards greater empathy, understanding, and connection. You may never know the full impact of your acts of kindness, but you can trust that every gesture of love and appreciation makes a difference and helps to create a brighter, more grateful world for us all. Chapter 5. The Happiness Toolkit. Proven strategies for boosting your mood. Happiness is a fundamental human desire, yet it often feels elusive or fleeting in the midst of life's challenges and daily stressors. The good news is that happiness is a skill that can be cultivated and strengthened through consistent practice and the right set of tools. By understanding the key components of happiness and incorporating proven strategies into your daily life, you can dramatically improve your mood, resilience, and overall sense of well-being. At its core, happiness is a combination of positive emotions, meaningful experiences, and a sense of purpose or fulfillment. While external circumstances can certainly influence your happiness, research has shown that a significant portion of your happiness level is within your control. By focusing on the aspects of your life that you can shape and improve, you can create a solid foundation for lasting contentment and joy. One of the most powerful tools in your happiness toolkit is gratitude. As we've explored in previous chapters, practicing gratitude involves actively noticing and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small. By making gratitude a regular habit, you train your brain to focus on positivity and develop a more optimistic outlook. This can be as simple as keeping a daily gratitude journal, expressing appreciation to others, or taking a few moments each day to reflect on the blessings in your life. Another key strategy for boosting happiness is cultivating strong social connections. Human beings are wired for connection and belonging, and studies have consistently shown that people with strong relationships and social support tend to be happier, healthier, and more resilient. This doesn't necessarily mean having a large social circle, but rather focusing on the quality of your relationships and making an effort to nurture and deepen them over time. Regular check-ins with loved ones, shared experiences and traditions, and heartfelt expressions of love and appreciation can all help to strengthen your social bonds and increase your overall happiness. In addition to social connection, engaging in activities that bring you joy, meaning, and a sense of accomplishment can also have a profound impact on your happiness levels. This might include pursuing hobbies or interests that allow you to express your creativity, volunteering for causes that align with your values, or setting and working towards personal goals that stretch and challenge you in positive ways. By regularly making time for activities that light you up and give you a sense of purpose, you create a renewable source of happiness and fulfillment in your life. Physical health and self-care also play a crucial role in happiness. When you take good care of your body through regular exercise, healthy eating, and sufficient rest, you lay the groundwork for improved mood, energy, and emotional well-being. Simple practices like getting outside for a daily walk, prioritizing sleep, and fueling your body with nourishing foods can have a noticeable impact on your overall happiness and vitality. mindfulness, and stress management techniques are also valuable additions to your happiness toolkit. In today's fast-paced and often overwhelming world, it's easy to get caught up in worry, anxiety, or negative thought patterns that can undermine your happiness. By regularly practicing mindfulness through meditation, deep breathing, or other relaxation techniques, you can cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and emotional balance, learning to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them, and developing healthy coping strategies for stress and adversity can help you maintain a more stable and positive outlook in the face of life's ups and downs. It's important to remember that happiness is not a destination or a fixed state, but rather an ongoing practice and way of being. There will inevitably be times when you face challenges, setbacks, or difficult emotions, and that's okay. The key is to have a toolkit of proven strategies and habits that you can rely on to help you navigate those tough times and return to a place of greater joy and contentment. Building your happiness toolkit is a highly personal process, and what works for one person may not work for another. Take time to reflect on the activities, relationships, and experiences that truly light you up and bring you a sense of fulfillment and meaning. Experiment with different strategies and practices, and pay attention to how they impact your mood and overall well-being. With patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to your own happiness, you can develop a powerful set of tools and habits that will support you in living a more joyful and satisfying life. Happiness is not about perfection or constant positivity, but rather about cultivating a deep sense of appreciation, connection, and purpose in the midst of life's inevitable ups and downs. By filling your happiness toolkit with proven strategies and making a consistent effort to prioritize your well-being, you empower yourself to navigate challenges with greater resilience, savor the good moments more fully, and create a life that is rich in meaning, joy, and fulfillment. Happiness is your birthright, and within your reach, it simply takes practice, patience, and a willingness to invest in your own thriving. Chapter 6. Resilience and Growth. Thriving in the face of challenges. Life is full of unexpected twists, turns, and obstacles that can test our resolve and shake our positive mindset. Whether facing personal setbacks, professional challenges, or larger societal upheavals, resilience is the key to not only surviving but thriving in the face of adversity. By cultivating a growth mindset and developing practical strategies for bouncing back from difficulties, you can maintain a sense of gratitude, optimism, and forward momentum, even in the toughest of times. Resilience is the ability to adapt, recover, and grow in the face of stress, change, and adversity. It's the psychological fortitude that allows you to bend without breaking, to find opportunity in the midst of challenge, and to emerge from hardship with greater strength, wisdom, and perspective. While some people may seem naturally resilient, the truth is that resilience is a skill that can be learned and developed over time through consistent practice and the right mindset. The foundation of resilience is a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and circumstances are not fixed, but can be developed and improved through effort, learning, and perseverance. When you approach challenges with a growth mindset, you see them not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth, learning, and self-discovery. You focus on what you can control, rather than dwelling on what you can't, and you maintain a sense of curiosity, openness, and determination in the face of setbacks. Developing resilience also involves reframing the way you perceive and respond to stress and adversity. When faced with a challenge, it's easy to get caught up in negative thought patterns and catastrophic thinking, which can lead to feelings of overwhelm, helplessness, and despair. However, by consciously choosing to reframe the situation in a more balanced and empowering way, you can tap into your inner reserves of strength and find creative solutions to even the toughest problems. Reframing involves looking for the silver linings, lessons, and opportunities in every challenge, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable. Perhaps a job loss is an opportunity to pursue a long-held passion. A relationship ending is a chance to rediscover your independence and self-worth. Or a health setback is a wake-up call to prioritize self-care and wellness. By actively seeking out the growth and learning in every adversity, you train your brain to see challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, and you cultivate a more resilient and adaptable mindset. Another key component of resilience is building a strong support system of trusted friends, family members, mentors, and professionals who can offer guidance, encouragement, and practical assistance when times get tough. Knowing that you have a network of people who believe in you, value you, and have your back can provide a powerful source of strength and motivation when you're facing challenges. Don't be afraid to reach out for help when you need it, and make a habit of nurturing and expanding your support system over time. In addition to reframing and seeking support, there are many practical strategies you can use to build resilience in your daily life. Regular exercise, healthy eating, and sufficient sleep are all essential for maintaining physical and emotional resilience, as they help to reduce stress, improve mood, and boost overall well-being. Engaging in activities that bring you joy, meaning, and a sense of accomplishment, such as hobbies, volunteer work, or personal projects, can also help to build resilience by providing a sense of purpose and fulfillment, even in the midst of difficult times. Mindfulness and stress management techniques, such as meditation, deep breathing, or journaling, can also be powerful tools for cultivating resilience. By regularly taking time to quiet your mind, process your emotions, and gain perspective on your challenges, you develop greater mental clarity, emotional balance, and adaptability in the face of stress and change. The more you practice these techniques, the more easily you can access a state of calm, focus, and resilience when you need it most. Building resilience is a lifelong process, and there will undoubtedly be times when you feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or stuck. In these moments, self-compassion is key. Treat yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and encouragement you would offer a good friend, and remember that setbacks and struggles are a normal part of the human experience. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become a more resilient, grateful, and purpose-driven version of yourself. Resilience is not about avoiding or denying the difficult aspects of life, but rather about developing the skills, mindset, and resources to navigate them with grace, grit, and a sense of possibility. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, reframing adversity in an empowering way, seeking support when you need it, and taking consistent action to build your physical, emotional, and mental resilience, you position yourself to thrive no matter what obstacles appear on your path. Challenges are inevitable, but suffering is optional. With a toolkit of resilience strategies at your disposal and a growth-oriented mindset, you have the power to transform even the toughest experiences into catalysts for learning, self-discovery, and positive transformation. By choosing to approach life with resilience, gratitude, and an unwavering commitment to your own growth and well-being, you open yourself up to a world of limitless possibility and potential. Chapter 7. The Gratitude Journal. Harnessing the power of written reflection. Keeping a gratitude journal is a simple yet profoundly transformative practice that can help you cultivate a more positive, appreciative, and resilient mindset. By regularly taking time to reflect on and record the good things in your life, you train your brain to seek out and savor positive experiences, even in the midst of challenges or difficulties. The act of putting pen to paper and expressing your gratitude in tangible form can deepen your experience of appreciation and create a lasting record of the blessings in your life. The benefits of gratitude journaling are well documented by scientific research. Studies have shown that people who keep a gratitude journal experience increased levels of positive emotions, greater life satisfaction, improved sleep quality, stronger relationships, and even better physical health outcomes. The practice of regularly focusing on and recording the things you're thankful for can shift your attention away from stress, negativity, and lack, and towards a more abundant, appreciative, and optimistic outlook. Starting a gratitude journal is a straightforward process that requires only a notebook, a pen, and a few minutes of dedicated time each day. Many people find it helpful to choose a consistent time and place for their gratitude practice, such as first thing in the morning, last thing at night, or during a quiet break in the day. The key is to make your journaling practice a regular habit so that it becomes an integral part of your daily routine and a source of ongoing reflection and growth. When it comes to the actual practice of gratitude journaling, there are many different approaches and techniques you can use to deepen your experience and keep your practice fresh and engaging over time. A classic format is to simply write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for each day, without worrying too much about the length or details of your entries. These can be big things, like a supportive partner, or a meaningful career, or small, everyday blessings, like a delicious meal, a beautiful sunset, or a kind word from a stranger. The important thing is to focus on the positive aspects of your life and to take a moment to truly feel and express your appreciation for them. As you become more comfortable with your gratitude practice, you may find it helpful to use prompts or questions to guide your reflections and encourage a deeper level of introspection. For example, you might ask yourself, "What are 3 things that made me smile today? Who are the people in my life that I'm most grateful for, and why?" Or, "What are the challenges or difficulties I'm facing right now? And what opportunities for growth and learning can I find in them?" By using prompts to explore different aspects of your life and experience, you can gain new insights, perspectives, and appreciation for the many blessings and opportunities that surround you. Another powerful technique for deepening your gratitude practice is to focus on the details and sensory experiences of the things you're thankful for. Rather than simply listing "my morning coffee" as something you're grateful for, take a moment to describe the aroma, flavor, and warmth of the coffee, the quiet moments of reflection and ritual that accompany your morning cup, and the way it energizes and grounds you for the day ahead. By engaging your senses and imagination in your gratitude practice, you create a richer, more immersive experience of appreciation and savoring. In addition to daily reflections, your gratitude journal can also be a space for deeper, more extended explorations of gratitude and its impact on your life. You might use your journal to write gratitude letters to the people who have made a difference in your life, to reflect on the lessons and blessings of challenging experiences, or to set intentions and aspirations for cultivating more gratitude, joy, and purpose in your life. The blank pages of your journal are an invitation to explore, express, and expand your capacity for appreciation and growth. As you make gratitude journaling a regular part of your life, you may find that your entries and reflections become a source of comfort, inspiration, and perspective in times of struggle or uncertainty. The ability to look back on a record of the good things in your life, the moments of joy, connection, and abundance that have sustained you through challenges and changes, can provide a powerful anchor of hope, resilience, and motivation when you need it most. Of course, like any new habit, gratitude journaling may feel awkward or challenging at first. You may struggle to think of things to write about, or find yourself falling into patterns of self-judgment or comparison as you reflect on your life. In these moments, gentleness and self-compassion are key. Remember that your gratitude practice is a personal journey, not a performance or a competition. The goal is simply to show up, open your heart, and orient yourself towards appreciation, one day and one entry at a time. Over time, as you continue to fill the pages of your gratitude journal, you may find that the practice of written reflection becomes a cherished source of joy, insight, and meaning in your life. The act of putting your gratitude into words can shift your perspective, deepen your relationships, and attune you to the everyday miracles and blessings that surround you. By harnessing the power of written reflection and making gratitude a tangible, consistent practice, you open yourself up to a world of greater abundance, positivity, and possibility. The blank pages of your gratitude journal are an invitation to explore, express, and expand your capacity for appreciation and joy. With each entry, you plant a seed of positivity and resilience that can blossom and grow over time, nourishing your mind, heart, and spirit with the enduring gifts of gratitude and grace. So pick up your pen, open your heart, and begin the transformative practice of gratitude journaling today. Your future self will thank you for it. Chapter 8. Positive Relationships. Surrounding yourself with uplifting influences. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our mindset, emotions, and overall well-being. Our social connections can either uplift and inspire us, or drain and discourage us, depending on the quality and nature of those relationships. When we make a conscious effort to cultivate positive, supportive relationships and create an environment of mutual growth and encouragement, we tap into a powerful source of motivation, resilience, and joy that can transform our lives for the better. The influence of our social connections on our well-being is well documented by research. Studies have shown that people with strong, positive relationships tend to be happier, healthier, and more resilient in the face of stress and adversity. They have a greater sense of belonging, purpose, and self-worth, and are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors and pursue their goals and dreams with confidence and enthusiasm. On the other hand, negative or toxic relationships can have the opposite effect, eroding our self-esteem, draining our energy, and holding us back from our full potential. Whether it's a critical family member, a pessimistic friend, or a colleague who constantly complains and gossips, spending time with people who bring us down can create a vicious cycle of negativity and self-doubt that can be hard to break free from. The good news is that we have the power to choose the people we surround ourselves with and the kind of social environment we create for ourselves. By being intentional about the relationships we cultivate and the boundaries we set, we can build a network of positive, uplifting influences that support our growth, happiness, and success. The first step in surrounding yourself with positivity is to take an honest inventory of your current relationships and social interactions. Notice the people who consistently leave you feeling energized, inspired, and appreciated, as well as those who tend to drain your energy, trigger your insecurities, or bring out your worst qualities. While it's not always possible or desirable to completely cut ties with negative influences, becoming more aware of the impact they have on you can help you make more intentional choices about how you spend your time and energy. Once you've identified the positive influences in your life, make a conscious effort to prioritize and nurture those relationships. This might mean setting aside regular time for meaningful conversations, shared activities, or acts of appreciation and support. It could also involve seeking out new connections and communities that align with your values, interests, and goals. Whether it's joining a hobby group, attending a personal growth workshop, or volunteering for a cause you care about. When building and maintaining positive relationships, authenticity and vulnerability are key. When we show up as our true selves, with all our strengths and imperfections, we create space for genuine connection and mutual understanding. By being open and honest about our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, we invite others to do the same, fostering a sense of trust, empathy, and acceptance that can deepen and enrich our relationships over time. Of course, building positive relationships isn't just about what we receive from others, but also what we give. When we approach our interactions with generosity, compassion, and a genuine desire to uplift and support others, we create a ripple effect of positivity that can transform our social landscape. Even small acts of kindness, like offering a listening ear, sharing words of encouragement, or expressing gratitude and appreciation, can have a profound impact on the people around us and the quality of our relationships. As we cultivate more positive, uplifting relationships in our lives, you may find that we naturally begin to attract more of the same. Like attracts like, and when we show up as our best selves and surround ourselves with people who bring out the best in us, we create a magnetic field of positivity and possibility that can open up new doors and opportunities for growth and fulfillment. At the same time, building positive relationships also requires setting healthy boundaries and learning to navigate difficult or negative social situations with grace and self-respect. This might mean learning to say no to social invitations or requests that don't align with our values or well-being, communicating our needs and expectations clearly and assertively, or creating distance from people or situations that consistently drain or deplete us. Ultimately, the quality of our relationships and social interactions is a reflection of the relationship we have with ourselves. When we cultivate a strong, positive, and compassionate sense of self, we naturally attract and create relationships that mirror and support that inner foundation. By investing in our own personal growth, self-awareness, and emotional well-being, we become better equipped to build and sustain the kind of positive, uplifting relationships that can enrich and transform our lives. Surrounding yourself with uplifting influences is a powerful way to cultivate a more positive, resilient, and fulfilling life. By being intentional about the people we choose to spend our time and energy with, and by showing up as our most authentic, compassionate, and growth-oriented selves, we create a social environment that nourishes our minds, hearts, and spirits, and propels us forward on our path of personal and collective transformation. So take a moment to reflect on the relationships and influences in your life, and make a commitment to surrounding yourself with the kind of positivity, support, and inspiration that will help you thrive and shine your brightest light in the world. Chapter 9. Mindful Self-Care. Nurturing your mind, body, and soul. Taking care of ourselves is essential for maintaining a positive mindset, building resilience, and cultivating a deep sense of well-being. When we prioritize self-care and make it a regular part of our daily lives, we create a solid foundation of physical, emotional, and mental health that allows us to show up more fully and authentically in all areas of our lives. Mindful self-care is about bringing awareness, intention, and compassion to the way we nurture and support ourselves, and recognizing that our own well-being is not a luxury, but a necessity. The concept of self-care has gained increasing attention in recent years, as more and more people recognize the importance of taking responsibility for their own health and happiness. However, self-care is often misunderstood as being selfish, indulgent, or frivolous, something that we do only when we have extra time or resources, or when we're feeling particularly stressed or overwhelmed. The truth is that self-care is an essential part of a healthy, balanced life, and it's something that we all need to prioritize and practice on a regular basis. When we neglect our own needs and well-being in the pursuit of external goals, obligations, or validation, we risk burning out, becoming resentful, or losing touch with our own sense of purpose and joy. Mindful self-care is about bringing a sense of presence, intention, and self-compassion to the way we care for ourselves. Rather than going through the motions of self-care routines or treating them as just another item on our to-do list, mindful self-care involves tuning into our own needs, desires, and inner wisdom, and responding with kindness, curiosity, and self-respect. This might mean taking a few deep breaths and checking in with ourselves before making a decision or saying yes to a request. It could involve setting boundaries around our time, energy, and attention, and learning to say no to things that don't align with our values or well-being. It might mean carving out time for activities that nourish our mind, body, and soul, like meditation, exercise, creative pursuits, or time in nature, even when we feel like we don't have time or don't deserve it. Mindful self-care also involves recognizing that our needs and preferences may change over time, and that what works for us in one season of life may not work in another. Rather than adhering to rigid self-care routines or expectations, mindful self-care is about staying flexible, adaptable, and attuned to our own evolving needs and desires. This might mean experimenting with different self-care practices and finding what resonates most deeply with us at any given time. It could involve seeking out new sources of support, inspiration, or guidance when we're feeling stuck or disconnected from ourselves. It might mean being willing to let go of old habits, beliefs, or relationships that no longer serve us, and making space for new ways of being and caring for ourselves. At its core, mindful self-care is an act of self-love and self-respect. When we treat ourselves with the same kindness, compassion, and care that we would extend to a beloved friend or family member, we send a powerful message to ourselves and the world around us that we are worthy of love, respect, and well-being. We affirm our own inherent value and dignity, and we create a ripple effect of positivity and self-care that can inspire and uplift others. Of course, practicing mindful self-care isn't always easy. especially in a culture that often prioritizes productivity, achievement, and external validation over inner well-being and self-acceptance. Many of us have internalized messages that self-care is selfish, lazy, or a sign of weakness, and we may struggle with feelings of guilt, shame, or unworthiness when we take time for ourselves. However, the more we practice mindful self-care and make it a priority in our lives, the more we begin to experience the transformative power of self-love and self-compassion. We start to feel more grounded, centered, and resilient in the face of life's challenges and uncertainties. We develop a deeper sense of self-awareness, self-trust, and self-respect, and we become better equipped to show up in the world with authenticity, integrity, and purpose. Mindful self-care is a lifelong practice, and it's one that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to keep showing up for ourselves, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. It's a journey of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-love, and it's one that can enrich and transform every aspect of our lives, from our relationships and work to our physical health and spiritual well-being. Incorporating mindful self-care into our daily lives can take many different forms, depending on our unique needs, preferences, and circumstances. Some simple yet powerful practices that can support mindful self-care include setting aside dedicated time each day for quiet reflection, meditation, or journaling to tune in to our own thoughts, feelings, and inner wisdom. Engaging in regular physical activity that we enjoy and that supports our overall health and well-being, whether it's yoga, walking in nature, dancing, or playing sports. Nourishing our bodies with healthy, wholesome foods that make us feel energized, grounded, and alive. Cultivating a supportive network of friends, family, and community members who uplift and inspire us, and who encourage us to prioritize our own well-being. Pursuing hobbies, interests, and creative pursuits that bring us joy, fulfillment, and a sense of flow and engagement. Setting boundaries around our time, energy, and attention, and learning to say no to things that don't align with our values or well-being. Practicing self-compassion and self-forgiveness when we struggle, make mistakes, or fall short of our own expectations, and treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would extend to a beloved friend. Mindful self-care is a powerful tool for cultivating a more positive, resilient, and fulfilling life. By bringing awareness, intention, and compassion to the way we nurture and support ourselves, we create a solid foundation of physical, emotional, and mental well-being that allows us to show up more fully and authentically in all areas of our lives. So take a moment to reflect on your own self-care practices and make a commitment to prioritizing your own well-being with mindfulness, self-love, and self-respect. Your mind, body, and soul will thank you for it. Chapter 10. Gratitude in the workplace. Cultivating positivity in your professional life. Spending a significant portion of our lives at work, the way we approach our professional endeavors can have a profound impact on our overall well-being and happiness. Cultivating a sense of gratitude and positivity in the workplace is a powerful way to enhance our job satisfaction, productivity, and relationships with colleagues. When we bring an attitude of appreciation and optimism to our work, we not only improve our own experience, but also contribute to a more uplifting and supportive environment for those around us. The benefits of gratitude in the workplace are well documented. Research has shown that employees who regularly practice gratitude tend to be more engaged, motivated, and resilient in the face of challenges. They report higher levels of job satisfaction, stronger relationships with coworkers, and better overall mental and physical health. Gratitude can also foster a culture of collaboration, innovation, and mutual support, as team members feel more valued, respected, and connected to one another. However, maintaining a positive and grateful mindset in the workplace is not always easy, especially in the face of deadlines, conflicts, or high-pressure situations. Many of us have experienced toxic work environments, difficult bosses, or challenging projects that can leave us feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or underappreciated. In these moments, it can be tempting to give in to negativity, complaining, or disengagement, further perpetuating a cycle of dissatisfaction and frustration. The key to cultivating gratitude in the workplace is to make it a conscious, consistent practice, even in the midst of challenges or setbacks. This means actively looking for opportunities to express appreciation, offer support, and focus on the positive aspects of our work and relationships, rather than dwelling on the negative. One simple yet powerful way to cultivate gratitude in the workplace is to make a habit of expressing appreciation to our colleagues. This can be as simple as saying, "Thank you for a job well done," acknowledging someone's hard work or contributions, or leaving a note of encouragement on a coworker's desk. By regularly expressing gratitude and recognition, we not only boost our own mood and morale, but also create a ripple effect of positivity that can transform the entire workplace culture. Another effective strategy for cultivating gratitude in the workplace is to reframe challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. When we encounter obstacles or difficulties in our work, it can be easy to become discouraged, frustrated, or self-critical. However, by consciously choosing to view these challenges through a lens of gratitude and curiosity, we can shift our mindset from one of resistance to one of resilience and adaptability. This might mean asking ourselves questions like, "What can I learn from this situation? How can I use this challenge to develop new skills or strengths?" Or, "What are the hidden opportunities or blessings in this difficult moment?" By approaching challenges with a growth mindset and a sense of appreciation for the lessons they offer, we can cultivate a more positive and proactive approach to our work, even in the face of adversity. Cultivating gratitude in the workplace also involves taking responsibility for our own well-being and boundaries. Many of us have experienced the pressure to work long hours, take on extra projects, or sacrifice our personal lives in the pursuit of professional success. However, this kind of overwork and self-neglect can quickly lead to burnout, resentment, and a loss of passion for our work. Practicing gratitude in the workplace means recognizing that our own well-being is essential to our ability to show up fully and effectively in our professional lives. This might mean setting clear boundaries around our time and energy, saying no to unreasonable requests or expectations, or prioritizing self-care practices like regular breaks, exercise, and time off. By taking care of ourselves and honoring our own needs and values, we cultivate a sense of self-respect and self-worth that can radiate outward and inspire others to do the same. We also create more space and capacity to approach our work with enthusiasm, creativity, and a genuine sense of purpose and fulfillment. Of course, cultivating a culture of gratitude in the workplace is not solely the responsibility of individual employees. Leaders and managers also play a crucial role in setting the tone and creating an environment that values appreciation, respect, and collaboration. This might involve regularly acknowledging and rewarding team members' contributions, providing opportunities for professional development and growth, or fostering open communication and feedback channels. Leaders who model gratitude and positivity in their own behavior and interactions can have a powerful impact on the overall workplace culture. By consistently expressing appreciation, empathy, and support for their team members, leaders can create a sense of psychological safety, trust, and belonging that allows everyone to thrive and do their best work. Ultimately, cultivating gratitude in the workplace is about recognizing that our professional lives are not separate from our personal well-being and happiness. When we bring a sense of appreciation, positivity, and purpose to our work, we not only enhance our own experience, but also contribute to a more uplifting and supportive environment for everyone around us. By making gratitude a consistent practice in our professional lives, we can transform even the most challenging or mundane aspects of our work into opportunities for growth, connection, and fulfillment. We can build stronger, more collaborative relationships with our colleagues and create a culture of mutual respect, appreciation, and support. The cumulative impact of each person's gratitude practice can be truly transformative, creating a ripple effect of positivity that extends far beyond the workplace and into the wider world. When we approach our work with a grateful heart and a commitment to uplifting others, we become agents of positive change, inspiring and empowering those around us to do the same. Gratitude in the workplace is not a luxury or a nice to have. It is an essential ingredient for a healthy, thriving, and fulfilling professional life. So, let us each take responsibility for cultivating gratitude in our own work, and watch as the collective power of appreciation and positivity transforms our organizations, our communities, and our world, one grateful act at a time. Chapter 11. Living Gratefully. Making Positivity a Lifelong Practice. As we near the end of our exploration of gratitude and its transformative power, it's important to reflect on the lessons learned and consider how we can integrate these practices into our lives for the long term. Living gratefully is not a one-time event or a temporary state of mind, but rather a lifelong commitment to cultivating positivity, resilience, and a deep appreciation for the gifts and blessings that surround us each day. Throughout this book, we've examined the many ways in which gratitude can enhance our well-being, relationships, and overall quality of life. From the neurological benefits of rewiring our brains for positivity, to the interpersonal rewards of expressing appreciation and kindness to others, to the personal growth that comes from reframing challenges as opportunities for learning and resilience, the practice of gratitude has the power to transform every aspect of our lives. However, sustaining a grateful mindset and making positivity a lifelong practice requires more than just a momentary burst of enthusiasm or a fleeting sense of appreciation. It requires a conscious, consistent effort to prioritize gratitude and to incorporate it into our daily thoughts, words, and actions, even in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. One of the keys to living gratefully is to create a personalized gratitude roadmap that reflects our unique values, goals, and aspirations. This roadmap is not a rigid set of rules or a one-size-fits-all formula for happiness, but rather a flexible and evolving guide that helps us stay anchored in appreciation and positivity as we navigate the twists and turns of life. Creating a gratitude roadmap begins with self-reflection and introspection. It involves taking an honest look at our current habits, attitudes, and thought patterns, and identifying the areas where we want to grow and cultivate more gratitude and positivity. This might mean setting intentions around specific practices like daily gratitude journaling, mindfulness meditation, or acts of kindness and generosity. It could also involve identifying the relationships, activities, and environments that bring us the most joy and fulfillment, and making a commitment to prioritize these in our daily lives. As we develop our gratitude roadmap, it's important to approach the process with a sense of flexibility, self-compassion, and openness to growth and change. Our needs, priorities, and circumstances will inevitably shift over time, and what works for us in one season of life may not be as effective or relevant in another. By staying attuned to our own evolving needs and desires, and being willing to adapt and adjust our gratitude practices accordingly, we can ensure that our commitment to positivity remains fresh, authentic, and sustainable over the long haul. Another key aspect of living gratefully is cultivating a sense of purpose and meaning that extends beyond our personal happiness and well-being. When we align our gratitude practice with our deepest values and aspirations, and use it as a catalyst for positive change in the world around us, we tap into a source of motivation and fulfillment that can sustain us through even the toughest of times. This might involve using our skills, resources, and influence to make a positive difference in our communities, whether through volunteering, activism, or acts of service and generosity. It could mean using our gratitude practice as a springboard for creative expression, personal growth, or lifelong learning. It might involve sharing our stories and insights with others, and inspiring them to cultivate more gratitude and positivity in their own lives. By connecting our gratitude practice to a larger sense of purpose and meaning, we not only deepen our own experience of appreciation and fulfillment, but also contribute to a ripple effect of positivity that extends far beyond ourselves. We become part of a global movement towards greater compassion, connection, and positive transformation, and we help to create a world that is more just, more loving, and more grateful for the beauty and blessings that surround us. Of course, living gratefully is not always easy, and there will inevitably be moments when we struggle to maintain a positive outlook or find reasons to be thankful. In these times, it's important to remember that gratitude is not about denying or suppressing difficult emotions, but rather about holding them with compassion and perspective, and finding glimmers of hope and beauty even in the midst of adversity. This is where the power of community and connection comes in. When we surround ourselves with others who share our commitment to gratitude and positivity, we create a supportive network that can uplift and inspire us during tough times. Whether it's through a formal gratitude practice group, a circle of close friends and loved ones, or a wider community of like-minded individuals, having a sense of belonging and shared purpose can be a powerful source of strength and resilience. Living gratefully is about choosing to orient ourselves towards the good in life, even when it's hard to see or feel. It's about cultivating a sense of wonder, curiosity, and appreciation for the small miracles and everyday blessings that surround us, and using this awareness to fuel our growth, healing, and positive impact in the world. It's a lifelong practice that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to keep showing up for ourselves and others, even when we stumble or fall short of our ideals. It's a journey of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-transcendence, and one that has the power to transform not only our own lives, but the lives of all those we touch along the way. As we come to the end of this book, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your own gratitude journey and to recommit yourself to the lifelong practice of living gratefully. Take some time to create your own personalized gratitude roadmap and to identify the habits, relationships, and experiences that bring you the most joy, meaning, and fulfillment. Surround yourself with others who share your commitment to positivity and purpose, and look for opportunities to inspire and uplift those around you through your words, actions, and presence. Remember that every moment, every encounter, and every breath is an opportunity to cultivate gratitude and to spread more light and love in the world. The path of gratitude is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It is a path that leads to greater resilience, connection, and joy, and one that has the power to transform not only our own lives, but the lives of all those we touch. May we each find the courage, compassion, and commitment to walk this path with open hearts and grateful spirits, now and always.